Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I'll be reviewing the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Son Goku from S.H.Figuarts. Now, this is technically the Dragon Ball Super iteration of Goku, specifically the Broly movie version, because he was released around the same time as all the other Broly movie figures, but up until that point we didn't have any Dragon Ball Super, like, blue Gokus besides, like, the Resurrection of F. So it was sort of a long time coming and kind of weird that they had to wait so long to release this, but the same can be said for Blue Vegeta and stuff like that. But anyway, this is sort of filling in the role of Goku throughout the majority of Dragon Ball Super, and because I'd been reviewing a lot of the Future Trunks Arc figures, I hadn't reviewed a Blue Goku yet, so he's sort of standing in for that, even though he technically is the Goku from the Broly movie specifically, but he just works for all. And he is a pretty standard figure. This review will be a pretty quick one, I believe, and he's just what you expect generally, and there's barely any surprises with this besides him just having blue hair, honestly. There's no real surprises for this figure at all. It is a very, very standard release. It is one that constantly gets re-released as well because it is a baseline 2.0 Goku, and it just works. But because he's so general, I thought I would add something a little bit more unique into this review, and if I don't talk about this now, it'll probably take a while before I ever actually do look at this figure. So I'm going to be looking at the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku as well. This is the V-Jump exclusive one from last year, I believe. Basically, this is a re-release of the event exclusive from a few years back, minus the aura effect. As far as I'm aware, this is the exact same figure, like there's no color differences or anything, it's just missing that aura effect. And this version does have a really, really cool slipcase cover with some really nice art done by Toyotaro, and once you take off the slip cover, it is a more standard S.H.Figuarts box. Looks way different to the event exclusive box, and I think both look cool in their own right. And again, this is a fairly standard-ish figure in terms of the body style and everything like that, but he does have at least some variance in terms of visual because of the way that the shirt and battle damage is done. So for the regular Blue Goku, taken out of the box, here are his accessories. So we get the figure itself. He has 4 alternate faces, as well as several different hands. It is, again, a very, very standard Goku loadout. Nothing surprising here, it's what you expect to see in this box. For the V-Jump Goku, very similar loadout. So you get the figure itself, you get 4 alternate faces, as well as a bunch of different hands. Again, this is the V-Jump version, so it doesn't come with the aura effect. And so in terms of accessories, it is fairly standard, and most of the play factor comes down to how cool it is visually. And taken out of the box and put on a display here is the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku, and he looks pretty good. I do like the specific color of gi that they've got here. I love the really, really nice saturated orange, and the blue metallic hair that they have for the general release S.H.Figuarts looks really, really good. I am very happy with how that hair looks, and there's a reason why they re-released this figure so much. It is a very striking looking figure, even if it is fairly generic, at least at this point. And the Kaioken Goku, taken out of the box, he looks very similar. Obviously there are some sculpt differences because of the battle damage, but in terms of the actual general silhouette and structure of the figure is very, very similar to any other 2.0 Goku, as well as the other Blue Goku I'm looking at. But the color differences are very apparent. This has got a very metallic, pearlescent red sheen all throughout, which is similar to what they do with a lot of the event exclusives these days. And it looks cool. It's what they did for one of the previous releases of the Kaioken Goku, and that looked good then as well. It's definitely giving off the vibe that he is using the Kaioken, just having this little wash all over the figure looks cool. The blue metallic-ish transparent hair looks really, really interesting. When you shine a light directly on it, it looks even better. And it is nice that even though it reads as a red pearlescent finish, you can still pick out all of the different colors on the body. Like, it is a blue shirt still, even if it does have that red tint making it sort of like purpley, but you can tell that it's meant to be blue. And it just really looks nice, and when you put it up against the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, they both look way different even if they are virtually the same. Again, just ignoring the battle damage, like body style, arms, everything like that. They are effectively the same figure, but they look way different. And here they are next to each other, as well as the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and they look really nice together. It is kind of nice to see how we've evolved for face styles over the years for S.H.Figuarts, because the original Blue Goku had that older style where there wasn't as much defined detail. The Kaioken Goku is a more modern take, and the Blue Vegeta is a brand new head sculpt entirely and looks really, really good. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on posability because it is what you expect, so the basic range of motion out of the head and neck, arms, everything you expect out of a 2.0 Goku. At some point, I probably should go through all of the posability because I keep referencing that it's just the same as every other 2.0 Goku, but the last time that I reviewed fully a 2.0 Goku and went through all the articulation was a while ago now. But it is everything you expect. It is a pretty good range of motion, and there's a reason why they keep re-releasing these figures endlessly. It's just nothing to write home about. There's nothing crazy going on, and it's something that we've seen many, many times in this line, so if you collect a lot of figures in this series, you will be overly familiar with it at this point. In terms of accessories, the faces are the standard loadout, but much appreciated. So we get a standard neutral face out of the box, we get a slight smirking face, there's a teeth gritted angry face, as well as a mouth open shouting face. And I'm sorry if any of these turned out blurry, I wasn't too sure while I was recording. Sometimes it's hard to see in the viewfinder while I'm setting up lights. For the Kaioken Goku, it is also a very similar loadout, so there's a neutral serious face out of the box, a slight smirking face, teeth gritted angry face, as well as a mouth open shouting face. Again, you can also see the differences between the older molds and newer molds for how they did the face details. Even if it is a reused mold, they at least did a lot more line work to make them pop a little bit more. And with this relatively simple accessories, you can get the figures into some pretty good poses. I'm not really sure which ones I've done in the past. Usually I always do a charging power-up one as well as a Kamehameha, so I'm pretty sure you will see that again here, but it all comes down to the aesthetics of the figure. And even if they can't pose the most dynamic unless you do some mods, because you can change the body crunching and things like that if you take the figure apart and snip some things, but fresh out of the box you can get them into some pretty decent poses, and I feel like these figures work the best with special lighting. So Blue Goku looks obviously the best with blue, and Kaioken Goku looks the best with a bit of a mix, and I thought I would bring back a lot of the lighting that I used to do. Usually I do just a really standard warm light, but I've got some decent color changing lights, so I might as well put them to work, especially if the Kaioken Goku doesn't come with the event exclusive effect part. I do think it really makes the Goku pop even more. It really makes that sort of translucent hair look even better, and it makes the pearlescent finish pop just a little bit more, and just looks really, really good. I do really like specifically the Kaioken Goku body sculpt, because it's the sort of Ultra Instinct sign body where it doesn't have the overshirt, you just see the undershirt, and there's some nice little battle damage here or there. I really like this look of Goku specifically, and I wouldn't be too mad if they used this body or battle damaged style more often. Usually too many of our figures are very, very clean, and I do quite like battle damaged versions of characters. I do think that that works best for event exclusive stuff, and we have seen some of that in the past, but I just think that that aesthetic is just slightly underutilized, especially doing like reaction faces to being hit. We have been seeing a lot more of those lately, and I do appreciate that, but I think we do need even more. I think it works way better in figures in general, not just like shouting or teeth clenching. I feel like reacting to something is just as important. But yeah, that's pretty much it, just some random waffling on while I look at these two figures, but I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time. Oh hi, I didn't see you there. As you can see, I'm hard at work making new videos for the channel. Now, while I'm happy with where the channel is right now, I could use your help. By liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, it helps out the YouTube algorithm and recommends my channel to more people. So if you like any of my videos, please let me know, it really helps out. And if you liked this one, please let me know too. It means a lot to me and I really, really appreciate all of you guys.